In working with over 300 consulting clients, two things are clear. The number one reason for the success of your company is the owner. And the number one obstacle to becoming hugely successful is the same culprit. What is it about entrepreneurs that gives them the grit they need to start and manage a business only to be forever frustrated in their quest for a reasonable income, a reasonable return on investment, and a reasonable lifestyle? Is that too much to ask? This is Randy Kirk at Small Business Daily, and we are going to challenge you today. If you already know what it is about you that is keeping you from getting the true value out of your efforts, tell us in the comments. If you don't know, or you want some solutions, let's dig in and figure it out together. Here is my take on the number one obstacle to getting paid what you're worth. You, the owner, are not selling. You either hate to sell, have no background in selling, or are always too busy to sell, or you have a million excuses not to sell. So if you are certain that you're an amazing salesperson and that you're devoting the necessary time to personal sales, sales management, and customer care, skip to the next reason, marketing, on another video. Otherwise, we need to talk about selling. If you are a good manager, good at processes and procedures, have a good product and or a solid service that you perform well, but you don't get out there and sell, then you have an okay chance of making a living in small business. You can grow through word of mouth and other approaches, but it is likely that you will work harder and longer for less income, fewer benefits, and less vacation than if you were working for another company doing exactly what you do. What is holding you back from selling? Here are a few of the things I hear. 1, fear of being a failure or being told no. 2, fear of success. 3, fear of looking or sounding foolish. 4, I don't know how to sell. 5, I don't know my product and services well enough. 6, I don't know how to get past the receptionist. 7, I don't know how to get leads. 8, I don't mind selling if I have warm leads or folks calling me, but I hate cold calling. Do you have some other reason? Please note it in the comments below. If one or more of those 8 reasons fit you, then let's get serious about overcoming your personal block and achieving the success that you desire. Now, desire is the operative word here. If I can't swim and I'm afraid to try, the only way to change that is to either increase my desire or find another motivator that is strong enough. It might be as simple as needing to pass swimming 1A in order to get my degree. It might be as motivating as needing to save my drowning child. It might be internal, such as proving to myself that I can achieve the hard thing. I may have paid a coach to push me past my fears. I might need to avoid embarrassment in front of my spouse, siblings, or peers. What could you set up as the motivator? Is it possible that more income, more benefits, less work, and more vacations have not been motivating enough? If those were important enough to you, you might have been willing to put aside fear for a time in order to achieve these results. Of course, you might not have truly recognized the trade-off until now. Do you believe this statement? If I devoted time, energy, and emotional effort into selling, I could dramatically increase my personal income and improve life for myself and my family. Do you believe that there would be other benefits as well, such as company and personal financial stability, increasing opportunities for your staff, increased personal and business reputation in your community and industry, and time and finances to pursue other life goals? How about this? How much do you want it? Some owners have a working spouse, kids are out of the nest, house has a low or paid off mortgage. So what if they only take $75,000 a year? In their situation, that's plenty to pay the bills and pay for all the toys and the hobbies and the trips. I see that situation all the time. There needs to be a reason to do the hard things. If that is you and you find that life satisfying, more power to you. On the other hand, if you're not satisfied with your current income because you don't have all the lifestyle and toys that you want yet, or your spouse thinks you should contribute more, or you just feel you are worth more, or You want to be able to contribute more to your church or to charity, or you want to build a much larger safety net for the future, or you want to have a major legacy for your kids and grandkids, or you want to help your kids or grandkids now, or you love the adventure and business, and payment is the measure of success. Now we come again to the question, are you motivated enough to become a fantastic salesperson and or sales manager? If yes, here are the steps and the links you'll need to do that. 1, you need to be an expert in your products. No competitor should know more than you do about the category, the various products and services in the category, the advantages and disadvantages, the pricing strategies, the historical challenges of your area of expertise. There is no excuse for not being the expert today. It's all online. But in addition to online, call or go to lunch with other experts. Do your own research and analysis. Write blogs or do videos on the subject. Become a go-to source for other bloggers and podcasters. Becoming an expert will give you confidence that you can make the sales calls. It will result in your landing more deals. That just adds to your confidence. You will have a warmer reception if you are a known expert. Number 2, learn the basics of selling. It's so simple. Enthusiasm, find the need and fill it, answer objections with questions, trial close, and close. The details can be found in a series of 6 videos that contain a sales training talk I've been giving for over 40 years to packed rooms. You can augment my selling course by reading or listening to classic sales books, watching videos or listening to podcasts of current sales gurus and motivational speakers. Every salesperson needs to keep their juices flowing with these kinds of helps. 3, set aside specific time to sell. Since you don't really want to sell, and you'll find plenty of really good excuses not to sell, therefore you need to block time specifically for selling. You will need some discipline for this, as you'll want to send incoming calls to someone else or to voicemail. You will not want to check your emails during this time. You'll definitely not be playing games. You know who you are. So number 4, set goals and keep stats. How many calls are you going to make? How many conversations with decision makers are you going to accomplish? How many appointments are you going to set? How many deals are you going to close? Number 5, reward yourself. Everyone is motivated by some kind of reward. It has always fascinated me how grown humans will go way out of their way to score a perfect attendance pin or some $35 trophy. So what kind of reward system can you set up to get you motivated? 6, set a major goal. For instance, if you never vacation, set a goal to take a 2-week vacation 6 months from now. Make all the plans with your family and then make the deposit. If you already take regular 2-week vacations, plan for a month away. 7, actively listen in the field so that you can feed back to your employees any changes needed to make your selling job easier or more productive. Now, after you've had 6 or so solid months of selling, you should be ready to manage other salespeople. Hire at least one and provide them with all the tools and ideas you've been using. They should do all 7 of the steps above, just like you did. A sales manager is the ultimate bean counter, but also the motivational expert. You counted beans as a salesperson, but now you're going to be counting the results of every sales professional on your team. You want them to set their own goals and keep them, but the goals need to line up with your expectations and profit requirements. Make sure that these expectations are abundantly clear. Now, the other half of the job is motivation. Salespeople are commonly the hardest of all employees to manage. They tend towards drama, they need more TLC, and they constantly have slumps or times when they are inclined to pull the covers up over their head and not want to go out and make calls. A successful sales team will always have a great leader who keeps everyone on track. So read the motivational books to see just how to play this role. If you're ready to delve into more details on how to manage salespeople, here's an article that can give you the basics. freebusinesshelpnow.com, Effective Sales Management Basics. A recap. If you have a strong desire to bust out of your current income level, it is very likely you will do so through a personal sales effort. It is almost always going to be the fastest, least expensive, and longest lasting step that you can take to achieve greater success in your business and all that comes with such success. This is Randy Kirk at Small Business Daily. See you next time.